Good evening. Thank you to the California Policy Center and the PERC Group for organizing this rally and giving me the privilege of speaking to you all today. I'm here as a supporter and an advocate of the GUSD Parents' Voices. I'm a proud product of Glendale Public Schools, and because of my public school education, I'm a physician in the community, I'm a researcher, and I hope to use my scientific background to support the parents' rights movement against those who dismiss and silence them. Glendale Unified test scores, much like California's test scores, have declined over the last 15 years through the misguided policies of the state. And this decline is the very opposite of the progress that these progressive ideas espouse. The GUSD Parents' Voices inspired me to speak up at the Glendale School Board meeting because I agreed with our frustration that schools weren't giving students, my niece included, the education that was necessary to succeed in life. But I was also angry at how the establishment was dismissing them, not with logical arguments, because they don't have any, but with name-calling, white nationalists, homophobes. I gained the trust of the GUSD Parents' Voices after I spoke out about the declining test scores because I focused on the numbers, and I used data, not emotions, to make my case that their entire curriculum, not just the progressive social topics, the entire thing needed to go. The board couldn't dismiss me as a white nationalist. They couldn't dismiss me as a homophobe because I'm not a homophobe, and neither is my husband. And I told the board that I'm a hometown success story because when I was a closeted junior high school student, my teachers weren't fixating on supporting my identity. They were fixated on supporting my IQ. And we will win this fight more efficiently by focusing on overhauling the entire curriculum that is failing our students and not just removing the fringe ideology that is indoctrinating them. We will win this by espousing ideas over identity. Regarding the state's push to drive a wedge between parents and their children, as a physician, I know that children lack capacity to make medical decisions. Many adults lack capacity to make medical decisions. A few of them are in the Senate right now. Children need their parents and not state officials. They need adults who know them well. They do not need separation. If children are questioning their gender identity, the medical literature shows that there's an underlying mental illness at least 50% of their time. They need the support. They need the involvement of their parents. According to medical guidelines, the handful of children who truly are gender dysphoric need an army of staff, including physicians, therapists, social workers. Not a single school counselor, not one community doctor who does one telehealth visit and prescribes puberty blockers without consulting somebody else, and certainly not a government official. When we rely on quality, transparent research, when we espouse facts over feelings to support a parent's right to be involved, this is how we safeguard our children and once again ensure that teachers are partners and not partitions. Now here's the call to action to get you out of your comfort zone. Glendale, my hometown, seat in Congress, first time it's been open in 22 years. Anthony Portantino, the author of SB 596, the Parent Silencing Act, which will criminalize your school board comments with a misdemeanor and a $1,000 fine. He is running for that open seat. Laura Friedman, the author of AB 659, wants to mandate the HPV vaccine on all California schoolgirls, your children. She's running for that open seat. I will not let them go unopposed. I've stepped out of my comfort zone and I'm running because I refuse to let this California cancer metastasize to Washington. I'm here as the anti-politician to inspire other real people like you to step out of your comfort zone and start writing these policies because other people will write them in your absence. I want to thank all the parents and the non-parents who are in this fight. I'm here standing with you, shoulder to shoulder, ideas over identity, facts over feelings, slow and steady, we win this race. Thank you.